What is happening?
What's happening?
People are running from In-N-Out.
A deadly shooting at an In-N-Out burger restaurant in Twin Falls, Idaho, has once again put America's gun violence crisis under the spotlight. The incident claimed multiple lives, including an employee of the popular fast food chain, and left several others injured. As investigators search for answers, the tragedy has reignited debate over gun safety in the United States. A place known for burgers, family meals, and friendly service suddenly became the scene of chaos and terror. Police say a gunman opened fire inside and outside an In-N-Out burger restaurant in Twin Falls, Idaho. The attack left an In-N-Out employee and a customer dead, while several other people suffered injuries before the suspect died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Federal investigators, including the FBI, are assisting local authorities to determine the motive behind the attack. Witnesses described hearing multiple gunshots as customers and employees rushed for cover. Some workers reportedly helped guide frightened customers to safety while others attempted to provide first aid to victims before emergency responders arrived. The restaurant had opened only days earlier, making the tragedy even more shocking for the local community. In-N-Out Burger is one of America's most beloved fast food chains. Founded in 1948 by Harry and Esther Snyder in Baldwin Park, California, it introduced California's first drive-through hamburger stand. The company built its reputation on fresh ingredients, a simple menu, and a commitment to quality rather than rapid expansion. It remains family-owned under President Lindsay Snyder. Today, the chain operates hundreds of restaurants across several western and central U.S. states, expanding gradually while maintaining its policy of serving fresh, never frozen beef. Following the Idaho shooting, company president Lindsay Snyder expressed heartbreak, saying the company would support employees, victims, and their families during this difficult time. America's long history of mass shootings. Sadly, this tragedy is far from an isolated incident. The United States has experienced hundreds of mass shootings over the past several decades. While definitions vary, experts generally describe a mass shooting as an incident in which 4 or more people are shot. Some of the deadliest incidents include 1999 Columbine High School, Colorado, 2 students killed 13 people before taking their own lives. 2007 Virginia Tech, a gunman killed 32 people, making it one of the deadliest school shootings in U.S. history. 2012 Sandy Hook Elementary School, 20 children and 6 educators were murdered in Newtown, Connecticut. 2016 Pulse nightclub, Orlando, 49 people lost their lives in one of the deadliest attacks targeting the LGBTQ community. 2017 Las Vegas Strip, a gunman firing from a hotel room killed 60 people attending a music festival and wounded hundreds more. 2018 Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, Florida, 17 students and staff members were killed. 2022 Robb Elementary School, Uvalde, Texas, 19 children and 2 teachers were killed. These incidents have deeply affected communities across America and continue to shape national discussions about public safety. Why does gun violence remain a major issue? Experts point to several contributing factors. Easy access to firearms in many states. Mental health challenges affecting some offenders. Domestic violence and personal disputes escalating into deadly attacks. Social isolation and online radicalization in certain cases. Differences in state gun laws across the country. Researchers emphasize that no single factor explains every shooting, and investigations often reveal a combination of personal, social, and criminal circumstances. The national debate. Every major shooting renews calls for action. Some Americans support stricter background checks, waiting periods, and limits on certain firearms. Others argue that constitutional gun rights must be protected and believe the focus should instead be on improving mental health services, strengthening law enforcement, and increasing school and public security. As a result, gun policy remains one of the most politically divisive issues in the United States. Community response. In Twin Falls, residents gathered to mourn the victims. Flowers, candles, and handwritten messages have been placed near the restaurant as people remember those who lost their lives. Counselors are also being made available to employees and witnesses affected by the traumatic event. Authorities continue to investigate the suspect's background and motive, while the community hopes answers will help prevent similar tragedies in the future. The shooting at an In-N-Out burger serves as another painful reminder that gun violence can strike almost anywhere, even places where families gather for an ordinary meal. As investigators continue their work, the tragedy has once again reopened a nationwide conversation about safety, firearms, and how to prevent future acts of violence.